Hi friends, last time we have seen that how to implement the product card application backend. I have implemented the backend, but today I'm going to implement the front end side, like how to retrieve the data into the front end and how to show the data into the like user interface and how to delete and how to create the card and how to create the how to create the product and how to delete the product and how to update the product and how to get the products we are going to do in the front end side, like showing I'm going to show the like in the form of cards or in the form of some data in the front end side, like this. If I show one application called anything Zomato or Swiggy, I'm going to open the Swiggy application. See, like here data is there, some data is there, like cards is there, the chili and some image and there the timings, the time and the delivery time and the star rating, like this cuisines and like this second card and the third card and the fourth card. If you move these, like there are different cards for different items. Like this, I'm going to show the cards in the user interface and create the card and delete the card and update the card. I'm going to do these operations in using the user interface for the previously created the backend APIs. First, for that, I'm going to open the terminal here. ReactJS, CD ReactJS. I have created product card UA folder. In this, I'm going to create the one, one folder called product card app. Product card app. Sorry, first I'm going to create the product card app. Then I'm going to CD product card app. In this, I'm creating from the like I'm going to create this from scratch. I'm not going to create the React application using the create React app or Vite app. Not that. I'm going to create the scratch. Like how scratch means, like I'm going to install the every dependency like parcel and like parcel means like bundlers, like for what is a react and a react dom and I'm going to install like react dom router, like I'm going to install the every every library or package from the scratch. First I'm going to install the parcel. First, before going to parcel bundler. To type the parcel bundler, https column slash slash parceljs.org organization. This is that. From here, it is a bundler, like it is a build tool for running the application. Not only it will run the application, it is a zero configuration build tool for the JavaScript, web and React and some other tools like if you go to if you see here, Parcel combines a great out of the box development experience with a scalable architecture that can take your project from the getting started to massive production application. Like we can scale the application from the normal level to like zero level to high level, like 100% we can do using this parcel. If you see that get started, there is a so many documentation is there, like features are there, like development, like parcel dev server, hot reloading and lazy mode and caching and many other features are like code splitting, like how to use the dynamic imports and parcels, like we can split the code, like we can't write the at a all one file. We can split the code in the different files, how means like we can convert into the modules or components, like we can if you have the some functionality there means we can divide into the from another file or another component. Using this component, what usually happens, like code reusability, we can use the whenever we want that code, we can use that code. And resolution, and bundle in inhalation and targets and production. It will make the production, and there is in the production, if you see this minification, like it will minify when the application runs in the backend side, it will minify our the code by using this minification. Like it will make that application lightweight, like free shaking and comparison and content hashing and more. Content hashing means it will convert that not understandable form, like it will convert into that some other like byte language or other language. Scope hosting and node emulation and CLA and Parcel APIs and plugins. These all are features of the Parcel. And language and frameworks, like Parcel supports the HTML, JavaScript, CSS, SVG, TypeScript, images, and React. We are going to use this Parcel for the React application. We are going to develop this Parcel for the React application development. And Vue also, plugin systems, authorizing plugins, diagnostics, and source maps, plugin systems. These are all the different types of the features. First, for web app, go to the web app. We are going to build, like we are going to use this. If you want to use, we are going to install this Parcel. Before using the Parcel, we are going to do the small thing. We are going to make our folder into the actually sorry, CLS. If you see our folder is empty. Or if you see the open into the VS Code, first our folder is empty. For I'm initializing my folder into the Node.js npm init. Npm init -y also we can give, but I'm going to give the use. I'm going to explore more things using this npm init. Npm init. If you type npm init, it will ask some things. It will ask first one is package name. I'm leaving my package name as product card app only. Next version, I'm leaving with 1.0 only. Description, this is a product card app using ReactJS library. Next entry point index.js only I'm leaving. Test command, nothing I'm giving. Git repository nothing. Keywords nothing. Keyword means ReactJS. ReactJS Node.js author. I'm giving my JB name. License. Okay. Type the yes. Or you can leave. Press the enter also. Or default it will take yes only. If you go to the VS Code IDE, there is a small file called package.json. It will generate the automatically package.json file. What we have given in the that npm init, the data will be occurred here. Like it will take the data here, like version and name, description. Description I have given, like this is a product card app using the ReactJS library, and main is the index.js, and keywords are ReactJS and Node.js. First of all, I'm going to install the my bundlers called. I'm going to npm install save dev parcel development environment parcel project setup. We copy this. I'm going to create the index.html, one file called index.html. Index.html. It will install. Through these installations, once open the VS Code IDE, it will generate one folder and one package log.json file. We have already discussed this package log.json. It will have the peer dependencies. It will have the peer dependencies and it will have the exact version of the uh, exact version of the dependencies. If you see that dev dependencies, there is a one object is created here, in the key and value called dev dependencies. Through this, we are going to install the two more things. One is the React. If you go to the React legacy, I think legacy, okay, react.com, react.dev, learn React. Through this, we are going to install the two more things. Actually, the documentation gives install the create React app and install the Vite, these kind of things. But we are going to use the from scratch onwards how that React is there. Like two more things we are going to install. One is npm install React and npm install ReactDOM. These two things. These are all dependencies only, not dev dependencies. What is the difference between dev and dependencies? Dev means it will use only the when the development environmental only. Like it will use the when we run the in the development mode, it will use that in that only. If you go to the production level, like production kind of thing, it can't work. Like packages cannot work. If you go to the once again IDE, say there is a one more key and values called dependencies. Their value called object called React and React DOM. 18.2 and 18.2 version is there. If you see these, is it is a cap symbol. It is like it will indicate that increment of minor version. This version can be increment automatically when the version is changes. Through this, we are going to install. We have installed the React and ReactDOM and Parcel. If you want to run, if you want to run this application, see there is a already given here. Open the build.web API with Parcel and text Parcel src slash index.js. But my file is here directly already. My file is directly there here. We can install and we can run npx parcel index.js index.js. See, build is successful. If you run the application, there is a URL is there http column slash slash localhost 1234 is the port number. Go to the localhost localhost 1234. Hello world is a see from there from HTML page. From HTML page, hello world. I'm going to change my instead of from hello world to welcome to hello world. Welcome to ReactJS library. Once open the when the browser, why how it is refreshed like automatically. If you see in the if you we have already seen this. Get started. If you see in this development, see hot reloading. As you make your changes to your code, Parcel automatically rebuilds the changed files, rebuilds the changed files and updates your app in the browser. By default, Parcel fully reloads the page, but in some cases it may perform the hot module replacement HMR. HMR improves the development experience by updating the modules in the browser at a runtime without needing a whole page refresh. This means the application state can be retained as you change small things in your code. Like if you reload the if you update the any in the update the anything in the, your page, like in your components or in your HTML page, it will automatically refresh the browser. Like it will automatically, there is a there is a feature called HMR, like hot module replacement. It will automatically refresh the page. And CSS handles are automatically applied by HMR. No pages reload necessary. This is also true when you're using the framework with the HMR support built in, like React via fast refreshment and Vue. If you're not using the frameworks, you can opt in the HMR using the module.hot API. This will be prevent the page from being the reloaded instead of applying the update in the place. Like entire module reloading, there is a thing called module.hot also we can accept. Like we'll tell him. So many things are there. We can learn this. Lazy, like lazy mode. Lazy mode means when the application that the components will get that in that time only it will reload that caching and HTTP. There is some so many features are there. These are all features. There is a proxy. Uh, file watcher algorithms. These are all algorithms. These are all file watcher. Like it will watch the file, like any updates in the file. If you read these, any updates in the file automatically replace. To support an optimal caching and development experience, Parcel utilizes a very fast watcher written in the C++ that integrates your low-level file watching functionality of the each operating system. Using this watcher, Parcel watches every file in your project root, including the node modules, including the all node modules. Based on the events and metadata from these files, Parcel determines which files need to be rebuilt. Known issues with file watching, safe writing. Like these are all things. Some test editors and IDEs have the features called safe write that prevents the data loss by taking the copy of the file and renaming it when saved. However, this feature can prevent the automatical detection of the file updates. We are going to create one small application like Hello World using the JavaScript. Open my IDE. I'm going to open my script. I'm going to take the one index.js a file. In this, I'm going to write the h1 tag here. Hello World ReactJS library using used for user interface creation. User interface for that script column src slash index.js. I'm going to console.log of h1. If you open this build for browser script cannot be have the imports and exports. For this, I'm going to the type module. This is expected. For this, I'm going to remove this cache once again and reload the application like destin, destin and parcel cache. And once again, I will run the application npm install npm and sorry, not npm parcel index.js index.html. If you open this, open the application, my first app. See, there is object is created, like it is a type of React element. It is element like child is hello world, a ReactJS library used for user interface. Like for I have an issue here. You want to use it for user interface. See, once again it is reloaded. Hello world ReactJS library used for user interface creation. Like if you want me to this child into the here, like I want to here show here. For that, I'm going to in the index.html, I'm going to here create a one element called dev with the ID of root. Dev ID like root. For that, I'm going to import the React DOM from previously there is a directly React DOM is there, but nowadays there is a called client is there. React DOM slash client column. Here there is a root equal to React DOM dot create function is there. In this, I'm getting the document dot get element by ID, or we can use the query selector also. In this hash root, next root dot render, I'm going to directly apply this H1. Actually, this document as query selector is select the this dev element. In this, it will renders the H1. In this, it will render the H1 tag. Like H1 tag means here, this element, like this H1 element. If you see here, npm, npx parcel, index.html. See, build is successful. Once open this one, local see, you were able to observe that this is index like index.html file written. Hello world, welcome to ReactJS. But this is a renders from the it is renders from the JavaScript. Like JavaScript means ReactJS. It is came from the ReactJS. If you see here, this element, hello world ReactJS library used for the user interface. I'm going to create the like I have discussed in the futures like code splitting. Here I'm going to create the one folder called src. In that folder I'm going to create the components not components. I'm going to create first one file called app.js js file. In this I'm going to write one functionality called app import react is not required, but for the ReactJS, knowing the ReactJS functionality, I'm going to importing this return the app component. I'm going to write like this app component export default app. For this here, I'm removing these two things. Here I'm importing my app component. App from the .src/app. If you see the terminal once again, it is build is successful. Once open this app component. If you want me to see in the big screen, like big screen means like I'm going to write into the H1 tag or H2 tag app component. Let's see this build is successful app component. You are able to see the app component. Like we are going to split the code. That's all friends. We are going to see the further things in the next class. If you like my content, if you please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel.